What's up, Watchers? Magnus here, and today we are reading the Academy's Genius Swordsman, chapter episode 35. And yeah, if you want more content, there's always Patreon and YouTube members in the description down below. Sup, Tony? The next morning. Dormitory. Nardo Sehol. Who the hell is banging on my door? It's so early. What do you want, mister? Traveling salesmen aren't allowed in here. You impertinent little brat. Do you have any idea who you're speaking to so arrogantly? How would I know? I'm guessing you're a bodyguard for some rich noble family. Although for some reason his mana seems oddly sinister. But wait, there's something mixed with the mana. Is that some kind of mana as well? It feels strangely familiar. It's enough, Dolan. It's our fault for showing up unannounced like this. But Duke... What? An Imperial Duke, could it be? Forgive him, Ronan. I apologize for my bodyguard's behavior. Now, if you don't mind, may I borrow a minute of your time? Duke Garantia. Do I understand you correctly, sir? Are you saying this is the sheet for my sword La Manca, which was completed just yesterday? Why did you come here to give me this, sir? The blacksmiths of Gran Cappadocia asked me to deliver it to you in person. Cappadocia. The blacksmith Doron was especially adamant about that. Give it to him. Oh. In addition to delivering this, I also wanted to thank you in person. The Grankia family in Gran Cappadocia have been working together closely for many years. My beloved sword Palerod was created by Doron as well. So I thought it was only proper to come and greet the hero and savior who rescued Gran Cappadocia. Of course, I didn't come empty-handed. I prepared a little something for you. Is that a Grankia family identification token? It even has the family leader's seal on it. Dude, you know how much stuff I can do with this kind of thing? You really giving me this? I could buy like a village. You could buy a city. What? But it's probably worth enough to buy 3 villages. Oh my god! The Grankia family believes in rewarding good deeds appropriately. It's a matter of honor. How can you buy stuff with it though? Just give it? Hey, give me 3 villages for this. I don't own 3 villages. Yes, you do. That's not my problem. As we speak, the 2 friends who helped you that day have likely received their own gifts from the blacksmiths and identification tokens of their own. Oh my god, rich! I hope everything is to their liking. I'm sure they're absolutely ecstatic, sir. Thank you, my lord. I'm glad to hear that. Now on to the next order of business. Ronan, could you tell me what you know about who was behind this incident? I'm very interested to learn more about those shameless scoundrels. So this is the power of the Grankia family's great leader. I'm not sure how much you already know, but those bastards are even bolder than you might think. And they're extremely quick too. I had a really hard time cornering and catching them. And do you know what they said once I had captured... Huh? Would you look at that? He was as still as a statue until just a moment ago. Did he react when I started talking about those people? Come to think of it, this feeling reminds me of something. Yo, he is behind it. He's in on it. just like that disgusting sensation I felt when I faced those awful people. Could he be one of them too? What's wrong, Ronan? Why did you suddenly stop speaking? What kind of reaction is that? Don't you sense the energy that your bodyguard is giving off? Are you not feeling well? The Duke of the Granka family is one of the greatest warriors in the whole continent. Just ask to be alone with him. Dude, this is like top secret stuff, so... could we be alone for this? And yet he doesn't sense it. Am I the only one who sees this right now? In that case. Sir, by any chance, have you heard of the coming of the star? Yeah, there we go. Like, dude, at least hide it a little bit. You could at least give it a little bit of a try to hide it. Oh my god, this dude. Let me throw him some bait. So there's an organization known as Nebula Clazier, and they worship the children of the stars. I can't believe I wasn't aware of such an organization in our very own land. Did you really figure all this out by yourself? Yes, sir. Before Miss Naverosa arrived, I roughed them up a little until they began to talk. Those fools! You should have seen how funny they looked as they begged me to spare them. Would you like me to give you all the gory details? No, that's alright. Would you like me to explain how I removed each fingernail at a time? So slowly. No, I'm good. What about how I removed the toenails? That was a spectacle indeed. No, I'm good. How about when I ripped the meat out of the sockets of its eyes? No, shut up. What? Oh, so you're not a connoisseur of that kind of thing, are you? I'll read the rest in the Rodaland's official report, but I didn't write all of it. I'm afraid I might lose my appetite if you tell me any more. Very well, sir. Very well. I guess there's no need to keep going anyway. Just look at that guy. How is he not sensing this? He is glowing. He can barely contain himself. Well, I better be going now. I can't believe they managed to sneak one of their agents into the Granka family of all places. I need to do something about this immediately. Yeah, just say, hey, can we have a moment for ourselves? What? I have something to ask you. Oh, right, there's something else you should know about them, sir. What is it? Well, they like to infiltrate powerful people. It's kind of a long story, and I know how busy you are, so I don't want to keep you for too long. I'll write it all out and send you a letter by tonight. I'm sure you'll find it very interesting. Especially the part about Ahayut. At night. Yo, he's so baiting him. He is so baiting him. Well, what do we have here? You didn't actually think that would work, did you? What the? Where did he go? Pathetic. I knew you'd come after me today. Oh, you're so obvious. It's actually kind of cute. It's good to see you are number 3. How did you know? Hold on. Would you look over there for... Yo, he's just like, how did you know? Are you kidding me? A blind person would know. The freaking killing intent you sent over my way. Would you look over there first? I brought you special guests. Wait, he let him read the letter? Yeah. Nah, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be the dad. It's not. Young Master Schleifen. Explain yourself, Dolan. What exactly am I supposed to make of this situation? Yeah. He insulted the master. Sure he did. How? Talking about torture. A few hours earlier. The top floor of Navardose Hall. This is what you suddenly came to tell me? You think Sir Dolan is going to attack you tonight? Ridiculous. What in the world makes you think that? Well, I got I got my reasons. You know anything at all about Sir Dolan? He's one of the Gronka family's most skillful and loyal knights. Well, what would you do if I took your woman? What? I'm kidding. Chill. Only 4 years after entering our family service, he was selected to be my father's escort. Why would someone like that attack you? 4 years! And the Gronka family has been duped for a long time now. 4 years, huh? Oh my god. He is deep in there. What? Never mind, just promise you'll come tonight. Either way, you have nothing to lose, do you? I mean, sleep. Time, I have so much time to lose. I don't want to watch you sleep. Suppose I'm right. In that case, you'll have the chance to punish a rat who sneaked into your family and betrayed your trust. What if you're wrong, though? I'm not wrong. Did you hear me? I said I demand to know what's going on here, Dolan. Master, answer me. You really think a traitor would simply come right out and answer a question like that? Oh, that poor kid is so naive. How is he going to survive out there in this cruel world? Huh? What if it suddenly feels so heavy? Is this his aura? Ugh. Oh well. I mean, the jig is up. He's gotta kill you. Or at least try. Dolan! What are you doing? I told you to sit down! Sit, Fido! What? Dolan! Battle. Thank goodness. You haven't yet mastered the control of your aura's range. This room is too narrow for you to unleash the full fury of your skill without the risk of harming innocent bystanders. But even so... This truly is regrettable, young Master Schleifen. I didn't wish to end our relationship like this. That little brat ruined everything. You're much stronger than I thought. Have you been hiding your true power? Since when? And why did you betray us? Since the beginning. Betray you? Nonsense. I was never on your side to begin with. Like, from the very beginning. I was never really serving the Gronka family anyway. Is that so? Yo, did he hide his power as well? He just like, dude, I have so many levels to go up. Very well, then do as you please, Ronan. How are you so strong? MC vibes, you know, MC plot armor, it's fine. You're so stubborn, you know that? You could have saved us both a lot of trouble by just listening to me in the first place. Are you satisfied now? This is an important matter I needed to be certain. As of this moment, for the next little while, it's all yours. There's going to be a bloodbath within the Gronka family. What? What the? He's completely consumed by my aura, and yet his sword strokes are so powerful. With mana alone. Was he hiding his power like me? No, there would be no reason for him to do that. Then could it be? What? That he's already grown this much in such a short time? It's impossible. I know they call him a once in a century genius, but no one could possibly... Got something on your mind, mister? Ah, shit. I'm so offended. Am I not even worth your full attention? I can't believe this. There's another beast. Yeah, you got two beasts now. And one is way worse than the other. Wow, you dodged that? Ah! Damn. We're making too much noise. Pretty soon the professors will come to investigate what's happening. I have to get out of here. Oh, no, you don't. Are we actually going to let him? Shit, how did everything go so wrong? All I needed to do was kill out one kid. It was a mistake to think that I could overpower both of them at the same time. I'll find a place to hide for now and then wait for a chance to slay. You were right, Dolan. I haven't fully mastered my aura. So the Maelstrom blade isn't quite perfect yet, but still. Did you really think you could escape from me like this? You fool! Although I will say this though, you shouldn't kill him. Like, we need information. There are no innocent bystanders around to worry about here. There's one traitor who must be punished. Schleifen's aura. Dude, this is not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to interrogate him. No! Damn you both! Damn you meddling kids. Ugh. Great star. I have failed you. As of today, no one in our family will remember you. But it doesn't matter. That was a lot of blood. You never belonged to the Grankia family anyway. Woo! Throw it right back at him! Heh, two can play that game, you know. Wow, you really knocked the stuffing out of him. You sure look pissed! In that state, I'm not even sure if we can hand him over to Ronan. Don't worry, I only severed his tendons. He'll survive. Oh, that's good. In theory, at least. Schleifen! Anyway, it's a good thing you're here. I need to go and report this to my family. Every minute counts right now. Wait, you want me to stay and be a babysitter? God damn. We have to weed out every traitor as soon as possible. I'll let you take care of things here. Hey, what? Hey, you can't just leave. You destroy everything here and expect me to clean up your mess? This is so unfair. What's going on here, Ronan? Ah, shit. What was that storm just now? Were you attacked? Oh. Hello. Headmaster Crate here. And Miss Navero. Is that your pajama? Huh? It's like, huh? Those are really cool pajamas. Just answer the question. Indeed, Ronan. Miss Naverosa's taste in pajamas is not important at the moment. Well, I was quite surprised as well. I'm relieved that you don't appear to be injured. But could you explain what happened here? Ah, right. I suppose this does require a bit of an explanation. What? Shit. But first, could you please repeat after me, sir? Repeat after you. What do you... Ahayuta is an asshole. Oh, that. Ahayuta is an asshole. Is it like testing him? Like, dude, are you on my side or there? Ahayuta is fucking asshole. Principal's office. A spy in the Granka family of all places. This is far more serious than I expected. You did us a great favor once again, Ronan. If it weren't for you, the damage could have been far worse. There was nothing, really. For now, I better keep it a secret that I saw that strange mana. Can't be completely certain yet. Besides, it wouldn't be good to let any information slip. It could not only put me in danger, your friends, but the people around me as well. We will soon be launching a full-scale investigation into this matter, beginning with the Granka family, so there is no need to worry about it. On another note, our empire is indebted to you once again. We still owe you for your help with incidents in the Smithy town before. As the headmaster, I feel it is my duty to reward you appropriately. Is there anything you would like? The world! What? I mean, so much money! What? I mean, honor and greatness? Do you mean it, sir? That's so kind of you to offer. I was actually hoping to start a new club at school. Would you mind approving it for me? That is such a little thing. A school club requiring my approval. What kind of club is it? I don't need to know the details. I kinda do. No, you don't. I wonder what it could be. I wonder what it could be. The next day. Vidian Square. Now. Can I have your attention, everyone? This is a new club where we discuss manga and... What? Huh? Wouldn't you all like a change of scenery from the boring old school activities? Well, good news! I created a club just for you! It's called Members Wanted for Extra Special Adventure Club. All students welcome. Brief interview required. Extra Special Adventure Club. The Extra Special Adventure Club. Extra Special... What's that? Excellent question! What is the Extra Special Adventure Club, you ask? This club seeks to train the next generation of warriors to fight for the Empire by means of practical hands-on outdoor activities. It's an extremely constructive club, and it also happens to be the only club with the headmaster's permission to conduct activities off school grounds. Off school grounds? For real? If any of you are interested, check the interview period and stop by Galarian Hall's first arena. I hope to see you all there. I can't believe it. Is that kid who I think it is? A few days later, Galarian Hall. I don't understand. I put on that whole show in Vidian Square in the hope of attracting some fresh talent. And today's the last day of the interview period. Are you really the only members? God damn. Does that surprise you? Think of everything you put people through during the last few days of so-called interviews. You beat the crap out of everyone as way of supposedly testing their skills. Okay, so people did show up. And then you ask the last few remaining survivors if they're prepared to sacrifice their lives for the club. Why did you freak everyone out like that? The whole school is talking about it. They say if you want to join this club, you need 10 extra lives. Ugh, I'm just showing them what the real world is like. What a bunch of babies. Oh well. Doesn't matter. What I really need are only the best anyway. Are you happy now? I wasn't going to bother testing you, but you insisted. Obviously. You passed the test, bro. Thanks, Ronan. Bro. I'm letting you know in advance the club is going to be extremely demanding. Are you sure you want to join? This is exactly what I wanted! I'll do anything to get stronger. Very well. You're all dismissed for today. Make sure to rest up before we really get started. Wait, what? Yeah, this was just a warm-up. But what are you going to do now, Ronan? Well, there's still some time left, so I will wait here a little longer. Who knows? Maybe a real genius will show up and surprise me. We already had... I said a real one! Oh, what did I expect? Not a single other person showed up. I guess that's that. I might as well start tidying up now. Thanks, Audition. I appreciate you making time in your busy schedule to watch the interviews with me. My pleasure. It's too bad though. If I weren't already working as a teaching assistant, I would have totally applied to join the club. I would have never let her join even if she did apply. But I can't bring myself to tell her that. I'm going to have to decide soon whether or not to discourage the Grand Marshal from her dream. Then again, it's such an important decision. Maybe I should take some more time to think. What a relief. You're still here. Can I help you? Are you by any chance here for an interview? Are you interested in joining our club? Club? If I join, can I... Pardon? I didn't catch that. Could you speak up a little? If I join your club, can I touch it? Touch what? That thing of yours, I mean. You're talking about my sword? Yes. Which one? Can I touch it? What? Can you touch it? Huh? Touch what? Are you some kind of perfect? I wasn't talking about it. I wasn't talking about you. Oh, it's the dragon. It's the dragon she's interested in. I meant that thing on your shoulder. Huh? Oh, you mean Sita. Why didn't you say so from the start? Sita's always by my side, so if you join our club, then I guess you'd probably have a chance to pet her. Really? Who the heck is this person? She came so close and yeah, I didn't even hear her approaching. She's clearly no ordinary student. I can tell this person is the real deal. What do I need to do for the interview? Oh, for now you can go ahead and demonstrate your skills on that enchanted dummy over there. First, could you tell me your name and what year you are? I'm a third-year student in the magic department. My name is Ophelia the Knight. Now then, shall I begin? Yo, it's going to just disappear, isn't it? What the? Is that dark magic? Oh my god. Amazing. I can't believe she has such complete command over dark magic. It's usually so difficult to control. I've been more surprised by something else. It's almost imperceptible, but I see it. In the center of the spell, is that an eye? There's a hint of blood red energy. That can only mean one thing. Shadow Claw. Yeah, I guess she kind of maybe passed. So do I pass? Let's discuss. What do you think? Are you kidding me? I don't think there's any need for us to spar. You passed the test. But I feel like, let me ask you. You recognize it, don't you? She's using telepathy. Just keep it to yourself for now. The more people know about this, the more tiring it becomes for me. Can we go somewhere to talk in private? I'd like to ask you something as well. Huh. I see. So this is a dream bird. It's not a dragon? Ah! I mean, it doesn't sound like a dragon, so I guess it's fine. These little birds absorb mana from the surrounding area before they are born, huh? That's so interesting. I'm more amazed by you. I thought you had already left the Empire a long time ago. The vampires, I mean. Oh, so that's what he meant. Not all of them left. There are still a few of us here and there in the Empire. Although we live in hiding because it's easier that way. And yet you risked coming out of hiding and joining this boisterous club because of Sita's mana. That's right. I sensed it as soon as I first saw her. She has the energy of the blood demon technique within her. An ancient vampire spell. I wonder about that. So Sita uses a vampire skill, huh? Then again, she did absorb blood as soon as she was born. So I guess it would be odd if she weren't a vampire. What? Is that true? She used a vampire spell as soon as she was born? Is something wrong? How old is she? 3? No, she must be at least 5 years old, right? She's more like 3 months. Nope, at most I say she's about 2 months old now. 2 months. That can't be. She already gives off such high density blood mana. Yeah, she about to become a monster. If that's true, then perhaps it might be possible. What might be possible? Hey, can I ask you and Sita for a favor? Depends. What is it? A favor? Why all of a sudden? I was actually going to leave you alone after taking a quick look at Sita. But if you do this favor for me, I'll work really hard for your club. Leave me alone? What do you mean? Although I'll need to begin the research right away, so I'll be busy for a little while. But after that, I promise. Wait, are you going to like borrow her? Is that what you're saying? Wait a minute. Research? What kind of research? Just a bit of autopsy. What? You can't do it. Autopsy on my freaking seat the next day. Vidian's clubhouse area, the nest, and among them, the extra special adventure club. A whole building just for a student club. I have to say, Vidian sure doesn't spare any expense for his students. On another note, something looks different about you two. Are those the weapons from Gran, Cappadocia? That the Granka family delivered to you? That's right. I see you traded in your twin swords for a long sword. The blacksmith there made me this custom sword suited to my particular strength. So I decided to use this instead. I got magic bracelets. Sure you did. Apparently they're made using a technique from the magic city of Delphium. My mana control is so much better now. It feels like my casting speed and spell power have doubled. I'm glad you're both happy with your new gear. By the way, why did you ask us to come armed today? We'll talk more about that inside. We're going hunting. This is going to be a very important meeting. I'm sure you're all wondering why I created this club. The club has only one purpose. Save the world. Our goal is to fully realize each member's unique potential as quickly as possible through real-world experience. This time I'm going to be prepared for that day when it comes. This will be our first destination. It's a mana vein that hasn't even been discovered by the Empire yet. Located in the Vidian mountains. Mana vein! Wow. Right, as you know, the Vidian mountains are a very special place. So this should be an excellent experience for us all. I have some personal business to tend to there as well, but that's not important right now. First, there's a problem I need you two to solve for me. Us? What kind of problem? No questions, just come outside with me, everyone. We're going to have a little sparring match. Oh no. Every time we spar. Shit. What do you mean, Ronan? I mean, we're going to spar. That's the problem you were referring to? You want us to finish our classes early? Yeah. Isn't that obvious? I don't know why you're so surprised. Once we leave, we'll be gone for at least a week. But you have classes, right? Not that it matters to Braum, since he's already finished so many classes early. How are you supposed to take part in club activities? There's no way the headmaster would let you be away from school for that long. That's true. And there's only one option. Finish your classes early, like me, so that you can be free. Finish what? Listen up, you two. Second floor of clubhouse, sparring arena. Before we begin your individual training, I'd like to see how strong you are first. Come on now, just relax and show me what you got. I only use my sheets, so there's no need to be afraid. But if you don't take this seriously, I'll make you sorry. So you better try your hardest, okay? Just relax. Yeah, right. If Ronan wants to test our abilities, why don't we try out, you know what? Cutie. Huh? Let's show him how much we've grown. Oh, you mean that? Sounds good. I'll try my best. Okay. Now then, let's do this. You sure are strong. I'll give you that. But technique, not so much. But why did you strike the floor? Huh? What could it be? Ah, I see. I'm gonna throw freaking rocks at me. Stones. So bright. Telekinesis. Let's get started, Mario. Oh. Huh. You already gotten this good at telekinesis, I must say. I'm very impressed, SL. Huh. Don't try to block this. Just dodge it. Wow, would you look at that? If I hadn't dodged that attack, she would have torn me to shreds. Nice. And she's not done. Eh. Oh well. We were close, I'll give you that. Oh. These two have surpassed my expectations. In many ways. Oh my god. Get away from Maria, Ronan. Or what? I'll throw rocks at her. Sure, that makes sense. It seems like a mistake to like chop that huge ass rock in so many small rocks. He's gonna just use telekinesis. Planetary devastation. Could have done that. Crush him. You made so much progress. Looks like you weren't just sitting around twiddling your thumbs when I wasn't there. Both of you. Cell especially is like a completely different person now. I honestly didn't expect that. Thanks, Ronan. Does this mean the test is now over? Nah, it means I've warmed up enough. Oh yeah, I've seen enough. Shouldn't take too long to bring you up to the level I need. A month at most, or maybe even 2 weeks. So, we'll begin the special training right away. What? But we just finished sparring with you. Yeah, I was sparring. That doesn't matter. Get moving. Oh my god. I feel kind of lonely in here. I mean, yeah, it's kind of sad what happened to the channel, really. After YouTube Shorts appeared, like, almost every freaking streaming channel got taken out. Most of them. Somebody help. I mean, except for the big ones that already was, like, super huge. This isn't right. From that day forward, Acel and Maria began training night and day. Any ideas, Brian, how we can get the channel back up and running? I mean, it's up and running. It's different with different series. I mean, even last time I read the Greatest Estate Developer, like, there were quite a bit of people that joined up. Joined the stream 2 weeks later. My, this is quite a surprise. Are you saying these are all early completion certificates? For every member of your club? Yes, sir. We haven't completed every class yet, of course, but this should be enough to get permission for a little trip away from school, right? My goodness. You never failed to surprise me, Ronan. Very well. As promised, I'll give you permission for a brief leave of absence. Take care, everyone. May good fortune accompany you on your journey. The next day, extra special adventure club's first destination. The Vidian Mountains. Is this the mana vein? Wow, we're only at the entrance to the mountains, but the mana here is already so pure. In a place like this, simply activating mana resonance is enough to get stronger. So what are we doing now, Ronan? Just wait, we still have a long way to go until we reach the center. You will come back sooner or later. You just gotta keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I'll tell you next step when we get there. I just feel like YouTube don't really notify people as the same anymore. Like, yeah, I just gotta keep it going, of course. Kind of annoying. We have things to do here. And at the same time, I mean, going from like having hundreds of people in the live stream commenting all the time to like barely anyone in the stream is kind of depressing. but at the same time, luckily this is not my job. If it was, oh my god, like I've been saying all the time, I would be living on the streets. We need to find something as well. Well, this is certainly surprising. I didn't expect visitors in such a dangerous place. been a long time since anyone stopped by here. I want to go and greet my guests. You don't have to do that. We're good. We're good. You're real good, actually. There you are. I knew you'd be lurking around here somewhere. You damn orcs. Have the orcs created some kind of camp? I'm surprised. Yeah, out here in the outskirts where there isn't much security, you sometimes see orcs like these. Their camp is still small. But these things breed like rabbits. They'll cover the whole mountain range before you know it. Wouldn't that be dangerous for the people living nearby? That's exactly why we're going to wipe them out before they get too strong. This will be our first mission. Simple, right? Oh no, I thought this might be why you were looking for orcs. But there are so many of them. Are you sure about this? I mean, you use telekinesis. This should be easy. Don't be afraid. You are more than capable of handling orcs. Although there is one unknown variable. Ogres are the dominant species in these mountains. You can check the videos later to see how much people watch your videos, so you will know if people watch when they end time. I mean, yeah, of course. But these three aren't strong enough to face ogres yet. I just feel like it's kind of the change with YouTube. Like they don't notify the same way. They don't. They're not focusing on streamers anymore or longer videos. What they're focusing on. What are you watching? I am reading the Academy's Genius Swordsman. Especially not the twin-headed ogre, their leader. And even I managed to beat that thing in my last life. It's not supposed to appear until much later. So it should be fine for now. Should, huh? Oh my god. Now then, let's get started. Admire your courage. But I don't recommend doing that. This isn't a good time, young adventurer. What? I didn't even hear anyone approaching. How did he sneak up on us like that? Who is that elf? There is no need to be wary. I'm merely a priest who resides in these mountains. Sure you are. I don't trust priests. A priest? Yes. As I serve an ancient spirit known by the divine name of Senial. Shall we go somewhere else to talk? Nope, he is not. I mean, he is. No, he's not reincarnated. He went back in time. This place is not all that safe. What are you doing, Ronan? We can't trust any priest. Sorry. There are a lot of shady characters out there nowadays. So do as I say and repeat after me. Repeat after you? What do you mean? Ahayuta is an asshole. What? As someone who serves a divine spirit, I am ashamed to have said such a foul word. This is the most embarrassed I felt in the last 200 years. Don't worry. Was for a very worthy reason. By the way, did you just say 200 years? How old are you? I stopped counting long ago, so I'm not quite sure. But I imagine I must be over 1,000 years old by now. 1,000 years? That means it's been around since before the kingdom was founded. Pretty much. I know elves tend to live a long time, but still. Anyway, more importantly. By the way, what did you mean before about this not being a good time? Oh, that. There's been an unusual change in the behavior of the monsters around here lately. Orcs aren't nocturnal, and yet they scoured the mountains in search of prey each night. And ogres don't tend to stray far from their territory, but they've been spotted on the outskirts of the mountain. There's clearly something unusual going on. The cause of the phenomenon isn't known yet, so I advise caution for the time being. Let me guess, it's a twin ogre. Why don't you take a little break? Right here, in paradise. You want a drink? Nah, I'm good. I know what happens when you drink stuff in places like these, you never leave. In Lord Seniel's temple. Where the heck did that temple come from? Is this some kind of barrier spell? Whoa. Amazing. I thought only the teachers at the academy could create barriers like this. The elf is 1,000 years old. What do you expect? In fact, this one is even more powerful than theirs. Of course it is. Yeah, that elf looks sus. Ronan, did you know there was a temple here? Didn't you see my jaw drop just now? I'm behind you. Is an elf? What? Oh, come on in. This is obviously no ordinary elf. So let me get this straight. The spirit Senil that you serve here is this ugly rock. That's right. Of course, there's a whole story behind this rock. I like how you didn't even react to him calling it an ugly rock. But I wouldn't want to bore you. No, we're good. We have some time. Well, it will only take like 10 years to tell the story, but okay. No, we're good. For now, why don't you unpack your things and get some rest? There are plenty of empty rooms in the temple. Oh. Please let me know if you need anything. Oh. This sure worked out well, Ronan. Go ahead and ask him about the thing you were looking for. Oh, you mean the curse eye habitat? What? Curse eye? Are you looking for those hideous things? Could it be because of the curse that's on you? How'd you know? It appears that I was right. There's a strange, dangerous kind of energy flowing around you. I wonder if it were perhaps a curse. Ronan, do you have a moment? I'd like to speak with you. Can you remove the curse? I could sense this from the moment I first saw you. I knew you weren't just an ordinary student. I see. How does he click? Magic, duh. For some reason, I feel like he's pulling me along without me even realizing it. Maybe I'm being too sensitive. Does he really have nothing to do with those people? I don't see their mana around. And even when I mentioned Ahayuta, he didn't bat an eyelid. If he is 2,000 years old or 1,000 years old or whatever, he wouldn't be stupid enough to react to something like that. But just in case. You seem to have a lot on your mind, Ronan. Here, have some tea. We'll help you. I wonder if he put anything in the tea. What's that fragrance? Never smelled anything like this before. It's cocaine, huh? Why is there such a clear mana flow radiating from him? I mean, that's really clean at least. How is the tea? I mean, I haven't tasted the tea yet. Do you like the fragrance? Oh, you were talking about the smell. I mean, it's interesting. For sure. Do I like it, you ask? Feels like I've been given a whole new set of eyes. What the heck is this stuff? How is this possible? The tea is made from a medicinal herb that's difficult to find even in these mountains. It opens up the blocked channels in your body and awakens your senses. The tea doesn't usually work so quickly. Perhaps because your energy was blocked by the curse, the tea appears to have had a dramatic effect on you. I'll give you some of the herbs so that you can keep drinking the tea. It will help make you feel better. So please, forget about using a curse eye to remove the curse. What? Whenever those awful things break a curse, they steal some of your life force as well. A couple of times won't do too much harm, but if you use them to remove curses too often, it can put your life in danger. Were you aware of that when you decided to use them to remove your curse? Oh. No, I didn't know about that. I just wanted to break the curse as soon as possible. I understand how you feel, but you have to be patient and take a broader view of the situation. If a curse eye harmed you in any way, the damage could be irreversible. Come to think of it, that's what Professor Sacred told me as well. These curses aren't difficult even for the professor to remove. They require a lot of preparation. I'd almost forgotten that someone is already trying to help me. Ever since I confronted that curse, I guess I've been impatient to get rid of it. I was close. I almost bought a one-way ticket to the afterlife before killing even a single giant. By the way, who in the world is this guy? I don't remember him from my previous life, but it's strange. He seems familiar somehow. I must have gotten ahead of myself. I've just been so concerned about those fanatics lately. Fanatics? Yeah, those sinister, evil bastards who say they're waiting for the coming of the star. Fanatics obsessed with a star. Are those people stirring up trouble again? Could they be the fanatics that Ronan is referring to? If they're up to some sort of mischief, countless innocent lives could be lost. It would be a massive calamity. But this time, am I going to simply stand back and let it happen again? I have read Jungle Juice. It is on the channel. We are like missing a few. I mean, we aren't up to date, but like I've read lots of Jungle Juice, or perhaps. That boy is your answer to me. What in the world should I do? You're awake, Sarante. Ah, Ronan. What are you doing up at this hour? Is your bed uncomfortable? No, I just came to get a drink of water. But I still can't get over it. This rock is really sacred. Does it have some kind of hidden significance? Of course, once every 1,000 years. Our order moves 1,000 rocks to a sanctuary in Daconia. The sanctuary is located in the remotest corner of the empire. It's a place where the rain and storms never end. Most rocks don't even last 200 years there. The harsh weather wears them down to nothing. However, gotta check it out. Yep. Some rocks display remarkable willpower and stand strong for those 1,000 years. The noble spirits contained within such rocks are traces of Lord Senial's divine nature. I still vividly remember the day when I moved this divine statue with my fellow brothers. That sounds kind of ominous, in many ways. Based on what you just said, there were other priests as well. Are you the only one left here now? Well, everyone had their own struggles, and it's much more difficult than you might think. Just imagine devoting your entire life to serving a god who never answers you, no matter how long you wait. There was a time when my own faith was shaken as well. I once longed to turn my back on order and be free. But every time I felt that way, a certain premonition kept me here. I was convinced that Lord Senial's spirit contained within this divine statue would someday help to save the world. I could sense it. It felt to me like destiny. A destiny that could not be passed on to anyone else. And I believe that time is very near now. The next day. Leaving aside the strange things that Sarante told me for the time being, we began to regroup ourselves for the next part of our adventure. The special tea had a powerful effect on the other three as well. Together with the mana vein's energy, it really helped to boost their mana resonance. In the meantime, while gathering medicinal herbs, I went out and explored the mountains with Sarante. He was so kind to us from the moment we first met. I could sense his sincerity in every little thing he did. I'd never seen an elf like him before. Those 2 days of peace and quiet seemed like they were going to pass without any trouble. But as always, tragedy rears its ugly head wherever you go. And in its wake, it leaves pain and suffering that can never be erased. Irreversible pain. The day of the attack on the Orc camp. I can't seem to shake this bad feeling that I have. Are you really sure about this, everyone? We still don't know why the monsters are suddenly behaving so strangely. Perhaps you should prepare a little more before. Ah, come on, we'll be fine, Sarante. Who cares if the monsters are acting weird? It's not like they're any stronger than usual, right? Don't worry, we are perfectly capable of taking care of ourselves. Right, everyone? That's right. I guess so. Besides, our leave of absence is running out, so we'll have to head back to school soon. And I suppose there's no other choice. In that case, I'll cast a spell that allows you to enter the barrier. This way you can come and go from the temple whenever you like. If you're ever in danger, come right back here immediately. And don't let your guard down for even a second. I know you're all strong, but this forest is deeper and darker than you think. This is a bit of a nuisance. I didn't expect him to be so hard to find. Looks like I can't lure him out with these pathetic brutes. Okay then. If that's how you're going to be, I'll just have to go and see you in person. Sarante. Ah shit, there it is. Twin-headed ogre. Not the good it is. Wearing human clothes, and those accessories obviously don't belong to them. I see what's going on. Those bastards must have raided a nearby town while we were away. Are you all ready? Let's go. And kick some ass. That shiny thing looks good on you. I know, right? It belonged to one of those human kids in town. Little brat wouldn't stop whining until I killed him. All his shouting was starting to hurt my ears. It's a tough raid. Huh? Humans. Yeah. That was much of a battle. Oh my god, that's it? Okay, there's a lot of them though. Do you have a plan to resume dungeon artifacts? Really enjoy the story. Probably not, because it's finished and I think it's already become a webtoon or some fast pass or whatever. Reincarnate to eat every monster. Okay, probably not as well, because that is also finished and also a webtoon fast pass. Croc. Telekinesis. I can't believe how accurate your attacks are. Are you starting to get the hang of how to use all that new mana? Yeah. In that case, kill them all. Slay them all. Uh-huh. Slay them all. Ronan, what should I do? I think I'm going to be in big trouble for this later. Don't worry, man. If you get in trouble for this, then we all are. Isn't that right, my dear companions? He's right, as hell. I killed some of them too, so don't worry about it. Although, if anyone's going to be punished, you'll receive the biggest punishment of all, naturally. Hey, you didn't have to say that. I don't think that was very helpful. What? Why? Is that a good thing? They all play their parts well. Even in actual combat, it was worth coming all the way here to these mountains. I'll have to raise the stakes a little higher next time. Huh? What is this, Sita? Something over there, you say? What could it be? Oh no. Oh no. Is that the elf? The psycho elf that is like pretending to be captured? What the hell? It's an elf! I feel like that's the psycho elf. The orcs must have tied her up here to eat later. Come on, let's help her! Sita, use your healing spell. Ronan, she's waking up. Hey, can you speak? How can this be? How can what be? That monite. What's going on? Sita's healing spell didn't work. It's not that it didn't work, it like had opposite effect. Because... What? I recognize that mana surrounding you. Are you from the temple by any chance? What? How did you know? Then please, take me to him. We must hurry. You're coming. If we're delayed here any longer, Sarante could be in danger. Oh, that's fake. Fake news. Don't fall for it. And they fell for it. Sarante! Ronan, are you back so soon? Did someone get hurt? Thank goodness you're here. I needed to look at this elf. We rescued her from an orc camp. She said she needs to see you. An elf? What in the world? Oh my goodness. Brigia. Wait. You know her? Dear God. What happened to you? Wait, we're actually gonna help her? That doesn't sound like a smart play. Isn't that the psycho elf? I think that's the psycho. I checked everywhere, like Ronan said, but I didn't find anyone else. Same here. Thankfully, it looks like that elf was the only captive. Okay. Isn't that weird though? That feels weird to me. Let's head over to the temple. What are you staring at, cutie? Did you find something? It's just... there's something odd about these orcs. They didn't have these things on them earlier. Oh, you're right. What are those? Do you know what's that? No, I've never seen anything like this before. They must have been hidden by a double spell. Wonder what they might be. They were being controlled by her. They look like magic circles. Why are you falling for this? Although, to be honest, though, he is falling for it as well, so it makes sense. I've given her basic first aid. We can relax for now. Are you sure she'll be okay? Not even healing spells work on her. What if she was poisoned somehow? The first thing I did was give her an antidote, so she should be fine. I'm deeply indebted to you, Ronan. If it weren't for you, I might have lost a dear fellow believer. Fellow believer? You mean she's... That's right, she is one of Lord Seniel's last few remaining believers. At one time, she was an extremely devoted follower. Does that mean, like, the psycho elf is using magic to look like another elf? And sincere believer. I don't know how I'll ever repay you for saving someone so precious. There's no need to make such a big deal about it. There's nothing really. Now hurry up and tell me, Sarante. This woman warned me about someone. She seemed terrified of them. Is your life in danger? Or wait. Nah, there's no way. The truth is, I don't know very much about them either. They are a religious sect that worships a mysterious being as their god. All I know is that they've been living in hiding since longer than I can remember. And they emerge from time to time and commit awful atrocities. They refer to themselves as the Order. Nebula Clazier. Nebula Clazier. You mean those bastards are after you? You're familiar with them as well, I see. I've been visited by them on many occasions. I thought perhaps they had given up since they haven't been active for the last few centuries. But it appears they are up to no good again. No good once again. This is no laughing matter. You have to come with us to the Imperial capital. No. I can't leave this place. The spirits here need me. Besides, if I go somewhere else, innocent people will end up being hurt because of them. Because of me. I don't want that. Please, Ronan. Take your companions and leave this place right away. I would never forgive myself if you put yourselves in danger on my account. Please respect my wishes and do as I say. Just wait a little, Sarante. I'll be back with the strongest woman I know. Make sure to stay hidden until then. Don't do anything reckless, okay? Very well. I'll stay well hidden. Oh, and take this. Consider it a reward for saving Riga. Huh? What's this? A ring. That's right, it's an item that grants you access to magic towers. If you ever need to visit the Tower of Dawn, show this to the librarian there. I'm sure the tower will have information about your curse as well. Have a safe journey, Ronan. These last few days that we spent together were like a true gift to me. Come on, Sarante. It's not like we're never going to see each other again. Why are you being so dramatic? I'll be back soon. Just take care of yourself in the meantime. Hey, Tony. It's been so long since we last met that I almost didn't recognize you, my old companion in faith. Although now, you are an assassin for the Order. Oh, what does that matter between old friends like us? So tell me, how have you been, Sarante? Of all the assassins to send, they had to choose you, did they? Your Order has a twisted sense of humor. You're not exactly a helpless little lamb yourself, injecting me with a paralyzing agent like that. Antidote, huh? What a bunch of nonsense. Nonsense? Hardly. Certainly not compared to your absurd claim that Lemmerheim's shadow was being held captive by mere orcs. What other choice did I have? You're not an easy man to find. I tried to get your attention using the monsters here, but it didn't work very well. And then, lo and behold, I spotted some amusing little brats radiating your energy. When did you release the OG videos? I see your channels have been plenty of playlists now. I didn't release many OG videos, like one. Or here again. Of course, the surest way to draw you out of hiding would have been to slaughter them and chop them into pieces. But I controlled myself for old time's sake. I was once a believer like you after all. Wasn't that nice of me? If you had done that, I would have made you sorry you were ever born. Oh, I'm so scared. What's wrong? Can't you take a joke anymore? Anyway, enough chit-chat. Would you like to know what the Order told me to do? Persuade Sarante Remation to join us. If he refuses, kill him. Huh? What was that just now? Didn't sound good. Ronan, there you are! Oh, it's you three. Good timing! Did you finish checking the camp? Were there any more captives? Yeah, we looked everywhere, but we didn't see anyone else, although Acel did find something a little creepy. Creepy? Yeah, not long after you left, I found something unusual on the Orcs' bodies. It was some kind of magic circle. Never seen anything like it before. What? A magic circle? What are you talking about? Where did that explosion come from? Did something blow up over by the temple? Sarante. Could it be? Twin ogre. Is that a twin-headed ogre? You know what? Fuck my life. What? You heard me. Ventus. That's it, Sarante. Show me what you got. Assassin, eh? mean, Grimgar is one of my favorite animes. He is. Oh, 86 is also one of my favorites. You really are just like an old fox. Such a shame that I'll have to kill you. Why don't you just... Why don't you join us? It isn't too late. They might even make you one of the leaders like me. I'll pass. I haven't stooped so low that I'd want to join a cult. On another note, you're getting quite rusty, I see. How can Lemmerheim's shadow be so slow? Don't they teach you anything in your little cult? Oh. They teach me plenty. This fight just doesn't interest me very much. I can tell you were so concerned with buying time for those kids to get away, but you weren't really trying your hardest against me. You put on quite the act earlier, just to avoid dragging that boy into this. You wanted to make sure he'd feel comfortable leaving. You got me very curious now. Why in the world did you go to so much trouble to protect him? You never cared about anyone before. They were just some unexpected guests. Keep your vile hands off them. If you dare to harm them in any way, a very painful death may await you. Oh, I'm so scared. Well, I got some bad news for you. I already went ahead and did it. That's where they were heading. Ronan. I got you now. You left yourself exposed. Is that a twin-headed ogre? Holy crap. Snap out of it and get back, everyone. You're no match for that thing. And you are? Let me get back to you on that. My body won't move. Oh, that slap. Every bone in his body just like... What? Brown. Yeah, Brown's not here right now. Let's get out of here. Why are you guys not fucking moving? Ronan! The cell, Maria. Take Sita and go look after Brown. This bastard is mine. Is mine. Yeah, he is mine. Take Sita and run. Hurry up and go. Oh, okay. Shit, I'm sure of it. I recognize that magic circle in his eye. It's just like the one that was controlling that giant before. This must be the work of Nebula Clazier. You need more power behind that. The damn thing is as strong as ever. Oh no, well... Need some 3D maneuver gear right here for this Titan. But thankfully, so am I. Yo, I'm talking about Titan and then we get like baseball. It's just not gonna throw it, it looks like it's gonna hit that thing with... Where did it throw it? What? I remember. It is still on the channel. Normally I would have been delighted to face you like this, since I got unfinished business with you. But you crossed a line that you shouldn't have. You hurt a companion of mine. right in front of me. I mean, we might start reading some manuas again. Like Demonic Emperor. Here's some other stuff. I remember why I couldn't kill the giant in my last life. I didn't have a way to pierce its thick skin and deal a deadly blow. This time I have my sword. But things are different this time. I have this sword. And the techniques I learned from Miss Navarroza. Navarroza's style technique number 4. Spinning sword strike. I can cut through it now. Titan. I mean, yeah, we might be able to do that one again as well. Stop wasting my time. And just die already. I just wish Billy didn't go down. Still got a lot to learn. Shouldn't have taken so long to beat one little monster. That's Al. Maria. How's Brown? Is he okay? Don't worry. Sita helped us give him basic first aid. Of course he'll need to see a professional healer. But he should be alright for the time being. Well, that's a relief. In that case, go on ahead with Brown. Oh, what about you, Ronan? I'm going to see Sarante. What's all this? What the hell happened here? We just left a little while ago. Sarante. Did he kill her? You're safe. Thank goodness. I'm so sorry. I wanted to go and help you, but I can't move very quickly. You're in no condition to be helping anyone. What happened to you? Who did this? Calm down, I'm fine. You need to get out of here right away. You managed to defeat one of them, but there's no telling when they might be back. Aggressive voice. Did I use an aggressive voice on that one? I mean, we might be able to go back on an ordinary. Ah, shit. It's like with any show, though. So, Sarante. Really depends on how well it does. For example, with this one, this needs to do well for me to do it again, of course. Sarah. And even the second video didn't do that well. Or was it the third video? I think it was like the second video. The first video did well on this series, though. Sarante. What happened? Or, well, I mean, well in consideration to what I have been expecting usually now. You almost had me for a second there. That's no way to treat an old companion of yours. That was some quick thinking, though, using a dangerous skill like that. Right as your arm was blown off. You might have really killed me. It's a good thing I had the blessing of the stars. Another note, I didn't expect to meet again like this. You managed to survive against that twin-headed ogre, huh? Very impressive, kid. Who are you? Ah, silly me. I suppose you haven't seen me looking like this, have you? Let me introduce myself again. Thank you for rescuing me, Mr. Adventurer. Wait, you were that elf from before? You were only pretending to be taken prisoner in that orc camp. I really appreciate your help. I couldn't have crossed that barrier without you. In return, I'll try to make your death as painless as possible. See. Wow. Would you look at that? I didn't think you'd be able to dodge that. You're clearly no ordinary kid. Oh, now you've gone and done it. Oh, this is so anime mono manga. Like, yeah, let me just get this guy out of the way first so we can fight for real. Sita, heal Sarante for me. You have to save him no matter what. Chirp. You goddamn rats. First you destroy the dwarves' blacksmith. Then you infiltrated and spot in the family of a duke. And now you dare to show your faces here too. Nebula Clazier. My, this is getting very interesting. You met my friends, I see. I heard about someone recently who'd been going around killing our believers while they were out on missions. By any chance... Shut up. Was it you? It's rare to see someone so quick at your age. No wonder those believers didn't stand a chance against you. Now you're making me really curious. Do you have anything else to show me? She's so strong. She anticipates my every move. Her guard is down for now. This is my only chance to strike. I'm really starting to like you. There'd be ways to kill you right now. Would you be interested in joining our order? I'll be good to you. Well, what do you say? What the hell are you talking about? How about I'm not really demon's liking? I mean, it's also possible. You don't have too much of a choice. If you refuse, I'll kill him first. And I'll make sure he suffers. Ronan, I'm fine, just run. Now then. You hold that elf's life in your hands. It's your choice. I choose to cut you into little pieces. You fucking freak. Uh-oh, that's not good. You're only making me want you even more. What do you mean by that? Ronan. My goodness, I can't even remember the last time I had a fight like this. Huh? I can't kill him just yet. It really would be such a waste. Just stay still, kid. If you move a muscle, this might kill you. Oh my god. If you move muscle, this might kill you. How would it not kill you? When you open your eyes, you'll be greeted by starlight. Ah, not another freaking rhyme. What? I have to get out of the way. Mono shield. Damn you, Sarante. I told you, Brigha. If you lay a finger on him, I'll make you sorry. Sarante, you shouldn't be pushing yourself so hard in that state. It's dangerous. I'll deal with her. You've done more than enough already, Ronan. You bought me plenty of time to prepare myself. I'll take it from here. Stay back, Ronan. Just throws him away. Do you think I'll just let you do as you please? Oh. What? What's it? It's over, Brigha. We are both going to see our maker. How are you still so strong? I thought you were almost dead. Brigha, I think it's time to sever the bond between us. Farewell, my old companion. Lightning? Dude, what? Sarante. This is like his last stand. This is my only chance. I have to put an end to this. Even if it costs me all my mana and life force. Sarante! I won't be defeated by a fool who prays some silly ghost. Don't even try. Don't you dare! We are the chosen disciples of the stars. As long as we have their blessing, no one can stop us. It's like, is she gonna get stabbed from behind now? Not even you, Sarante. I see there's no point in trying to change your mind anymore. So just hurry up and die already. Squeak! Is this truly the end for me? Can you hear me, Ronan? Sarante? There isn't much time, so I'll get right to the point. Through use of a skill known as the Blessing of the Stars, she's capable of neutralizing attacks. Neutralizing attacks, is that what happened in my last life? Brigga is currently impaired by a severe injury. Please, you must run. You will have a chance to fight again in the future. Let me use my final moments to stop that monster. Who says you're going to die, Sarante? Yay. You little brat. Ronan! Don't give up, Sarante. This isn't over yet. Besides, there's something you don't know about me. I've never been one to run away from a fight. Neither in my last life, nor in this one. So just trust me, okay? It's like, this is the last life. Does that little shit think he can beat me? I guess she wasn't listening. Just because I went easy on him? Lightning rain. I've had enough of this. You and that kid are really getting on my nerves. Do you think this makes any difference? I have the blessing of the stars. You bastard. Can't even touch me. Yeah, there goes your arm. Oh. That's exactly what I wanted you to think. How did you pierce the blessing of the stars? Huh. Would you like to know? This can't be. Well, I guess it's already too late for you anyway. I did say I would cut you into pieces, didn't I? No, impossible. Then go and ask the damn stars yourself. Those pricks will know. Pricks, eh? Eh? Is this really the end for me? I was so close to finally obtaining the answers. I waited eons for. What about you? Did you get the answers you seek? It's a good thing she was so confident in that blessing or whatever. If she hadn't let her guard down like that, I'd be the one lying dead on the ground. Even in my last life, no one but me could lay a finger on those damn giants. They have the power to neutralize attacks. It was a blessing she referred to. Allow those scumbag leaders of Nebula to use that power as well. I think I don't recognize you, cringe. Ronan, are you alright? Sarante. Oh my god, are you okay? Sita, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and use a healing spell. Come on. It's all over now, Sarante. Just hang in there a little longer. Ronan. I'm fine. You're not fine. If it wouldn't be too much trouble. Could you do me one last favor? What? Could you become a No! It's a dying man's last no! Fine. Sarante. Oh dear. What an undignified way to go in my final moment. I'm so sorry. This is all our fault. Don't say that. It was only a matter of time. No one is to blame. Ronan. You have a very long and difficult battle ahead of you. You will be hurt countless times and lose a great deal along the way. I feel terrible asking this of you, but please, don't ever give up. I know you can do it. Okay, please tell me he's going to do something about that curse though. Like, come on, do something. Sarante. Is he becoming a rock? What's happening? Thank you, Ronan. This means the world to me. Thank you for being the answer I sought. Right? With Senio by my side, I will always be with you. You didn't do anything. God damn it, you were supposed to give me your energy. Where's that energy? Give it to me. Rest in peace, Sarante. And with that, we left the mountains. We finally made it back to the academy. That was the end of our first adventure. Sarante had left us. With much to think about. And the first adventure. This appears to have been quite an ordeal. What do you think, Ronan? What are you talking about? It was just a novel I'm concocting. Well, it wouldn't have been so bad if those evil bastards didn't screw everything up, sir. I assure you, this won't happen again. Please just don't cancel our club activities. I'm not only referring to your physical injuries. It's never easy to lose someone dear to you, regardless of how long you've known each other. I'll ask you again. Are you really alright, Ronan? I'd be lying if I said I'm completely fine, but at the same time, I can't just sit around and mope about what happened. You wouldn't want that. There's no need to worry, sir. But I appreciate the concern. Is that so? I'm glad to hear it. Very well. I'll let it slide this once. After all, you not only raided an Orc camp, but you even executed a criminal as well. It wouldn't be fair to punish students for doing the Empire such a great service. Why the hell would you punish them? That being said, if you ever do encounter that order again, can you promise not to do anything too reckless? As headmaster of this academy, you can't even promise that. You can't even lie. Sure. I can't allow any of my students to get hurt. Oh, certainly. I'll remember that. Yeah, sure you will. Anyway, I better get going, sir. I'll stop by to see you again before my next adventure. Thank you for your time today, Ronan. What does it feel like I've been played? Come to think of it, Ronan completed so many classes early that his course schedule is almost empty. And perhaps he hasn't heard. I'll be starting soon. What? A moment later. The extra special adventure club's building. Huh? Thought I'd stop by to help the club members with their training. What are you doing here? In fact, when did you get back to the academy? Schleifen. Schleifen. There you are, Ronan. Let me talk for a minute. I got a minute. Make it quick. There's something urgent we need to discuss about Nebula Clazier. Nebula. What? So what is it? What's so damn important? What do you want to tell me about Nebula Clazier? What? Nebula Clazier. Have you finished sniffing out all the rats in your family? Yeah, for the last 2 weeks we've been working non-stop to hunt down every last traitor. We've identified 19 so far. 19?! How many are left? And I executed 5 of them myself. The rest will be sent to Rodolon soon for a more intensive interrogation. There's only one problem. Wait, does this image not load? Like, what the fuck? Webtoon! Get your shit together. Do I need to, like, reload this shit? Like, what the hell? There we go. The binding spell doesn't appear to work on them anymore. Huh? What do you mean? The binding spell isn't working. Shortly after we began our investigation and ferreted out those 19 traitors, the binding spell stopped working on every single one of them. Considering how cautious those people are, you think there's a chance that they deactivated the binding spell on purpose, huh? That seems like the most likely explanation. Damn, what a pain in the neck. And I guess the only way to identify members of their order now is to look directly at their mana. That's all I came to tell you. I'll let you know if I find out anything else. Oh, and I'm looking forward to what's coming up soon. What? Exams. The what? You know, the moment when I'll finally get to fight you again in the upcoming midterm evaluation. What? Huh? What are you talking about? Midterm evaluation. 2 days later. I need to study. Wait a second. Didn't I finish all my classes? Day of the midterm evaluation for Miss Naveros' advanced practical swordsmanship class. An uninhabited island owned by Vidian. How much money does Vidian have? Vidian. Yes. Now then, looks like everyone's here. Is this like Hunter x Hunter? What does that mean? No way! So let me explain how this evaluation works. As you all know, my class focuses on practical skills. Personally, I would have liked to conduct the evaluation in an actual battle somewhere. But unfortunately, that's forbidden by the Academy's rules. Too bad, that would have been fun. My goodness, I was terrified for a second there. Instead, you'll spread out on this island and be allowed to fight each other without any restrictions. So it is like Hunter x Hunter! What? Goddamn, no restrictions. There's no need to worry about actually dying, of course. I prepared some items to ensure your safety. Uh-huh. These bracelets are equipped with a spell that instantly teleports you back to Vidian Square, in the event that you are critically injured. Wait. But I'm already critically injured? We also have a team of the best healers on standby, who can treat most injuries with a wave of their hand. In other words, don't hold back, everyone. You are free to fight your hardest. This is your chance to be as violent as you'd like. It's not also sure looks excited for this. You're not participating, are you? I want to, but I'm not sure. Okay then, now step forward when I call your name. You'll each be teleported to your assigned coordinates once you put on the bracelet. First, audition. Yes, ma'am. The Grand Marshal is taking part too. Audition, isn't she the teaching assistant? She's got some nerve. What the flunk out like her doing in this class anyway? Are they really giving her credit for taking the class? Oh, I don't mind. We need at least one dunce in the class, so that we don't come in last place. Flunk out dunce. Can't stand hearing them describe her like that. But as much as I hate to admit it, that's the most objective description of the Grand Marshal's current abilities. Good luck. Thank you. There's only one possible outcome awaiting her if she charges into battle with fighting skills like that. Death. Maybe I ought to reconsider what I think is best for her. Yeah, you should train her, not like... Looks like she's going to go that way anyway. Might as well help her get stronger. Kind of wasted a lot of time already, to be honest. Am I the only person here? I like to believe that I finally got lucky for once. But I know it's not possible. Why don't you come out from behind that tree? You don't look too comfortable. Why did I have to end up in the same place as that beast? Huh? No. Isn't that nice? That wasn't very nice of you. Have you no mercy? How could you pick on poor little me like that? I have to say, I'm a little disappointed in you. From the looks of it, I'd say you formed a temporary alliance with your other classmates who were teleported here. Shit. I'd expect nothing less from Philion's students. You sure are quick thinkers. But you didn't see one problem in your play. Which is what? I'm stronger than you all! It does not matter how many you are, because you are useless. But that wasn't the best idea. Ugh. Fucking rock to the face. Ow! Ambush fail. Prepare to fight, everyone. Beast or not, he's all alone. There are way more of us. Attack! Yo, how many fucking... Isn't that like all the students? Like, if you saw like the beginning panel when they were at the lake or at the ocean, just close to the freaking island, there were not that many people. And look at this. Did all of you go against me? I suppose they weren't too bad for second years. Idiots. That took a little longer than I thought. If you wanted to pass, you should have avoided him. I wonder if she's okay. He actually surprised us. I didn't think you'd last this long. But 3 against 1. Yo. What is wrong with people? She's supposed to be like the dunce, the weakest person on the entire island, right? And you need 3 people to fight her. And she's putting up a fight. That means she would have beaten you if you're like 1-on-1. But this is the end of the line for you. What, you wanted to jump in the ocean? Why don't you just give up? Audition. Wasn't easy to pull off, but I managed to get those 2 to let their guard down. They probably think they're completely safe, since they're with Ayun, the 30-year valedictorian, and that they're distracted. They've left themselves exposed. Ah, smart. I have only one chance. I need to finish them off in one blow. The valedictorian saved them. What's going on? What the hell? Or not? Oh my! Yeah, she is definitely the weakest one out of all of the people here. Yeah, that makes total sense. I can't stop yet. To take out Ayun as well. This is my only chance. Bang. He's like, what are you doing? I was wondering what you were up to. Is that petty trick really the best you can do? Absolutely pathetic. What do you mean absolutely pathetic? She took out 2 people. Pathetic. You needed to use a trick to take out 2 people at once. Huh. Weak. Audition. You're bright enough to realize by now. No matter how hard you try, you can't beat me. Still, it was pretty funny to watch you struggle like that. This is the end for you. Oh, and MC's just like, you sure about that, bro? So that's how this plays out, huh? Oh, he's not gonna help. That surprise attack just now was the best that the Grand Marshal is capable of at the moment. After using the terrain and the circumstances to distract her opponents, she went right for their throats without a moment's hesitation. Are they dead though? Even though her technique was excellent. How the hell is this supposed to... Like, if you stab someone right through, like, in this millisecond it's supposed to hit the heart, they will be teleported away? Like, how does that bracelet even work? Or when you see, like, the blade going a little bit in, it's just, like, teleport immediately. I don't see how they're surviving this island. She went right for their throats without a moment's hesitation. Even her technique was excellent. The thing is, she just isn't strong enough to beat them right now. And there's nothing she can do about it. Now I know for sure. As soon as this evaluation is over, are you gonna help her to get stronger? Oh no, she doesn't give up. You knew for sure that after this evaluation you would get her to quit, but now you're not so sure because she's not giving up. What do you think you're doing? You want me to fight you for real? Of course, Ian. The evaluation isn't over yet, and I haven't given up. Ugh. Shit. The cut was too shallow. Too shallow? Is it like a paper cut? You dare touch my face? If there's one thing you're good at, is knowing how to piss people off. I can't believe a loser like you managed to cut my cheek. Hey, tell me something. Where does that confidence of yours come from? I've always wondered, you don't have any connections, you're not a good fighter. It's not like you have some kind of exceptional talent like that new kid. Why do you keep struggling like this? Why don't you just give up? There's obviously no hope for you. Let's be honest. You know that too, don't you? Why are you so determined to keep trying? Because I have a mission. You have a mission. Such mother. I have to become the Grand Marshal. What? Grand Marshal? You gotta be kidding. Giving up is out of the question. This isn't just any ordinary dream. I believe it's my destiny. And only I can make it happen. I knew there was something wrong with you. Just screw off. I've heard enough of all this dream crap. Is she somehow going to beat him with some filthy tricks? Or is MC gonna have to like show up now? I mean, she talked about destiny, so he'll probably just like block it. Save her delusions for someone who cares. That's enough. Yeah, that's enough. I've seen enough. Oh. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm going to have to stop this here. Good try, Aeon. What are you? Ronan. Did you not see him in the tree? He was kind of visible the entire time. Huh. Interesting. I didn't want to like help you since it's not like you're a damsel in distress or anything, but like seemed like you were going to die or at least get teleported if I didn't help, so. It has nothing to do with you being a woman, okay? Just you being weak. What? No. What? Are you okay, Audition? Huh? Yeah, thanks for saving me, Ronan. But how did you manage to appear just in time like that? Oh, I've been watching the entire time. The thing he's gonna say it. He's like, how did you... Oh, I was here. Let's not get hung up on the detail. Hey. What does that matter? I'm here, aren't I? Dude, I've been watching the entire time she was fighting against 3 people. She can't do it. Just give up. Anyway, I need to talk to you for a minute. There's something I want to hear from you. You want me to tell you why I want to become Grand Marshal? Why are you suddenly curious about that? This is extremely important to me. Please, I need to know. Why is it... Huh. By any chance... Have you heard of the Knight of Fangs? You mean that incident 10 years ago? When the werebeast suddenly attacked? That's right. The Empire wanted to expand its territory toward the north, and the werebeast Union sought to stop them. That attack was the first clash between the two. And that night, I lost my family. Mommy, it's time for dinner! Oh, Mommy? Where are you all going? Ah, sweetie. I'm afraid your brothers and I have something urgent to deal with. What is it? Can't you take me with you? I'm sorry, Audition. Look after Audition for me, honey. I didn't realize it then, but that ended up being our family's last conversation. I've only heard about what happened after that. Apparently our town's knights were sent on a mission to stop the werebeasts from getting past the town walls. In truth, it wasn't really much of a mission. Basically, suicide mission. They were sent to their deaths like sheep to the slaughter. The commanders weren't even fully aware of the extent of the werebeast union's forces. The result was an absolute tragedy. And you know the rest, Ronan. Not long after that, the Empire and the werebeast union negotiated to end the war. In exchange for guaranteeing the territorial rights of the werebeasts, the Empire incorporated them into the Imperial Army. And what about the people from our town who lost their lives in the process? All they received in return for their sacrifice was a measly memorial monument in the graveyard. Damn. If this was the fate that awaited them, why did my companions have to die like that? Some people refer to what happened that day as a noble sacrifice, but I don't agree. Their deaths, useless, tragedy, were completely unnecessary. Why couldn't the Empire and the werebeasts have negotiated peacefully from the start? If fighting really was the only option, there were plenty of ways they could have used the terrain to their advantage. There's nothing noble about the deaths that occurred that day. The whole thing was senseless. Sacrifice resulting from the incompetence of the leaders involved. And I just can't stand it. Audition. I'm going to become Grand Marshal Ronan. I want to be a perfect commander. I will never allow even a single pointless sacrifice. Because nobody needs some silly monument. For people who should have lived. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so serious. Well, it's not exactly a pleasant story, is it? At least now I know one thing for sure. What is it? I can't possibly give up on you. At the same time, I can't let you get yourself killed either. I know what it feels like to lose someone you care about. And I don't want to experience it again. You need a trainer! God damn. I'm on a float. Could it be? He's already here, I see. That guy sure doesn't waste any time when he wants something. We don't have much longer, so I'll be brief. Audition, I will train you. Have you heard of Shadow Mana? Shadow Mana, that's... What's that? Well, the requirements to activate it are pretty steep. But it's a type of mana that makes you ridiculously powerful if you learn how to use it. Someone I know once made a real name for herself with that mana. And you know something? She was just like you. So I'm sure you can use it as well. Why don't we start by looking into that? What Ronan, I have no idea what you're talking... Don't worry. I've decided to start helping you right now. That's all you need to know. I'll do whatever I can to help. Okay? Let's give it our best shot. Grand Marshal. Ronan, do you really mean that? Fucking throws her off the... Ronan, do you really mean that? Betrayal! Ronan! That's all for today. In the next episode! I'd say third place isn't too bad for your audition. See you when we get back. Traitor! well that more or less settles that. Now then, is it just you and me? Schleifen. What did you do to Estelle, Schleifen? Or Maria? Seeing that you made such a grand entrance, I'm guessing you already defeated everyone else, huh? That's right, you and I are the only two people left on this island. He's just like, I won't give you the satisfaction of beating me. It just like falls. That would be freaking hilarious. I know you've been wanting to fight me for months. Yes, I have. Well, you know what's even better than beating you? What? Not letting you have what you want. What? That's right, you and I. And you no doubt realize what that means. Oh, of course. I understand very well. It's time to settle this once and for all. Let's see. Who's the strongest? Let's see. Who's really the strongest swordsman at the academy? I don't feel like that's a hard question to answer, to be perfectly honest. But okay, whatever you say, man. Whatever you say, man. Where am I? Teleportation. Am I in Vidian? Oh, my body is all healed. I must have been eliminated and then sent back here. Come to think of it. I'm getting thrown off the cliff. The last thing I remember is Ronan saying I was in 3rd place. That means those two are the only ones who made it to the end of the test. Come on, dude. It's time to play. Play with me. Stop running. Doesn't matter that he can't control his mana. I'm just gonna... Holy crap, he's firing multiple blasts of the Maelstrom blade at me now. Oh god, I have to admit, that does make me a little nervous. But now that he's spread himself thin, this is the perfect time to strike. And but also style technique. Vertical slash. Ah, that was close. If he'd infused that aura with his full power, he would have knocked me right out. What the hell just happened? He completely caught me off guard. He's way better at using the Maelstrom blade now than when he fought that prick Dolan before. And he used to be slower than me, but now he's having no trouble keeping up. How is this possible? Somehow he's even stronger than he was around this time. In my previous life. Well, he's fighting to take you down. Very impressive. I didn't unleash the Maelstrom blade's full power, but still I didn't expect him to neutralize the tactic like that. I guess it's true that he really can cut through mana. And what's more, he's completely mastered Miss Navarro's sword technique. I may have better technique than him overall, but it won't be long now before he surpasses me. Can't boost my speed with mana anymore. It's time to settle this once and for all. If he gets any better at anticipating my moves, I won't stand a chance against him, because I can't compete with his technique. We've dragged this on for long enough. It's time to end this. Why does almost every battle end with the two people using all their power in one move? Come on, show me what you got. Maelstrom again, come on. So repetitive. Okay. I guess you had to dodge the Maelstrom blade just now. But how the hell did you manage to deal so much damage in that brief moment? I'm just faster than you. That's all. You continue to surprise me. Only you would smile right after getting cut up with a sword. Oh, I know for sure. You really are a freak. Well, that's deep, but that's worse, I think. It's pretty much similar. Oh my... Okay, I mean, they're quite even. Nah, that's a mistake. Just take out his leg while the other one is up. Or is it just behind? Nah, that's in the air. They're just like, I'm glad I'm out here. They're monsters! Jeez. Well, are those two really only in first year? Shouldn't they have their own exam? It's not fair for the rest of us to have to fight them. Look at them tear up the ground like that. I bet not even a war would do that much damage. Ronan. Very impressive. Those two have grown so much since they first entered the academy. However, both of them have already exhausted themselves. Whether they like it or not. What, it will end in a draw? The next clash will be the last. The next clash will be the last. That's fucking bullshit. I can go all day. I can go all freaking day. Can't believe I finally found a worthy dueling partner. It's worth coming to Vidian just to meet you. But as I'm sure you've sensed by now, it's time to settle this duel. That's exactly what I want to. That's exactly what I want to. If we keep going like this, I might actually start to like you. What? I don't have any regrets. So go ahead and show me everything you got. There's one thing I know about you. It's that you are always ready for a fight. I'm going to make you mine. What? If it's the last thing I do. What do you mean make you... That sounded weird. We need to settle who the best swordsman is, of course. Did you just say make you my... Huh? With all those wounds, I didn't think he'd have any strength left in him. Huh. How the hell is he even faster than before? In my current state, there's no way I can keep up with his speed. But that doesn't mean all hope is lost. When a person pushes their body to its limit like that, it's bound to have a serious impact on the body. Doesn't he think about the consequence of pushing himself so hard? Once again, I've learned a valuable lesson from you, Ronan. Come and get me! What? What the hell is he thinking? He realized that he can't keep up with me. So he decided to just fire a bunch of mana blades right in front of himself. All those cuts and wounds must have impaired his mana control. Doesn't he realize he'll hurt himself as well with that attack? Is he that desperate to win? Well, unfortunately for him, so am I. Like, I don't intend to back down either. We both reach our limit. I don't want to drag this on until neither of us has the energy to fight anymore. It's now or never. This is it. It's all over now. I knew you'd be brave enough to come after me. I'll gladly fight back. This is the most power I can summon right now. Aura. Maelstrom Blade. Wow, did Ronan lose? I wouldn't think so. Is it a draw? I mean, the fall that Ronan is going to take is going to... Like, you have 1 HP left. No. Fuck. Teleporting you back to base. That bastard, he can get himself killed if he wants to, but leave me out of it. Can't believe he used the Maelstrom Blade just now. He almost destroyed himself in the process. And again, no one is as wild as him when it comes to fighting. That's just the way you've always been schleifing. I'm so glad I came here to fill in too. Today. Only one of us is walking away from your... What? Alive? But you just said you... What is going on? They're both going to get teleported before they hit it, aren't they? It's about time. We're finally going to have a winner. Oh no, they're actually gonna let them. I don't like there was so much anticipation just like teleporting as a... What happened? Oh, we can't let you die now, can we? Can't let anyone of you die now. Is it a draw again? It's like, fuck you! That was the best duel I ever fought. Are they both... Is he going to fall as well? Oh, he's struggling. Sirs, you're right for challenging me. Yeah, he's falling. Looks like I win this round. Nah, that's a draw. I mean, he hit the... You know, Ronan's just like, you hit the floor first, you know? Oh, I'm gonna get you. Just lying there, completely. God damn it, I can't reach my sword. Oh well, you fell to the ground first. Oh shit. Can't move. Is that a draw? Oh. What? Whoa, shit. The midterm evaluation for advanced practical swordsmanship is officially over. And you all fail. What? No one even won. Anticlimactic much. Where am I? Is this the school nurse's office? Are you awake, Ronan? Audition, Miss Naveros. You're both here, does that mean? That's right, the evaluation is over. Did I win? The two of you made quite a ruckus, so it took a while to clean up after you. But it was well worth the extra work. You both fought spectacularly. Since I woke up first, does that mean I win? I won. But seeing that you woke up before him, I guess your endurance is slightly better than his. Wait, you mean? I finally crushed him! No, that has nothing to do with the outcome of the duel. Yes, it does. He fell first. We both returned to feeling at exactly the same time. That's bullshit! He went to the ground before me. So the duel was declared to be a tie. You both shared first place. Yo, he's so pissed. Look. Oh. I should have known. You took that a lot better than I expected. I thought you'd make a big fuss and refuse to accept the outcome. This is unacceptable. I'm a little surprised too. Do I seem that childish to you both? It's just... I thought it was a pretty even match, I have to say. Schleifen put up a very tough fight. A lot tougher than I expected, to be honest. And I'm sure you realize what that means, right? Although, I'll be training a lot harder from now on. So I'll win next time, of course. I'm quite impressed by Ronan. It's not only his fighting abilities that have improved. His mentality is much more mature now as well. Yo, he's... That's kind of funny when he's not even that age. That's the spirit. There's no need to be upset by the outcome. Certainly a good experience for both of you. Especially for you, Ronan. Since you now learn how to use mana like you wanted so badly. Pardon? Wait, what do you mean? I used mana? Yeah, during that last clash. You summoned a true sword aura with mana. Oh, come to think of it. I did sense something a little different from usual in that moment. Was that a sword aura? That's right. It's a skill that can only be used properly if you know how to use mana. That was your first sword aura. Unlike the shallow imitations you've attempted in the past, this one reached a whole new level of depth. Judging from your reaction, I guess you haven't gained full control over it yet. We better do something about this. Unlike the other students, there's no telling when your body might suddenly decide to act up and work against you again. Adeshan, first thing tomorrow morning, take Ronan to see that insufferable jerk. Pardon? Insufferable jerk? Oh. Do you mean Professor Jaredin Stonesong? Stonesong? The next day, I haven't gone to see Professor Jaredin in ages. Considering how critical Miss Navarroza usually is, I'm surprised she actually recommended another professor. Is this guy really that amazing? Oh yeah, he's the best of the best when it comes to mana mastery. That's why even other professors sometimes ask him for help. During practical mana classes, students' mana can get all tangled up. At times it's so bad that their core is paralyzed. But with one visit to Professor Jaredin, everything is cleared up very easily. Oh, he sure sounds impressive. In that case, why does Miss Navarroza seem to dislike him so much? It's pretty obvious, huh? I'm not exactly sure what happened between the two of them. Maybe it's just a difference in personality. As you'll soon find out when you meet him, Professor Jaredin is rather eccentric in some ways. Oh, well, I'm sure I'll be fine. The most important thing is that I can use mana now. But if this professor really is that brilliant, we might be able to find out more about Audition's mana as well. Even in my previous life, Shadow mana was completed veiled in mystery and secrecy. So I never learned much about it. This will be my chance to find out more. Alright, I heard you saw Schleifen earlier. How did your conversation go? Did he accept your offer from yesterday? Of course. I made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Seeing that you asked to see me so soon after we were released from the nurse's office, it looks like you're thinking the same thing as me, Ronan. I refuse to accept a draw. Let's go to the sparring arena and finish what we started. Hey, easy there. Just relax. I'm not happy with the outcome of the duel either, but that's not why I asked to see you today. And why did you want to meet with me? Schleifen. You should join my club. Club application form. Will you join my club? What? We can go on adventures and get a real world experience. I promise you won't be bored. Come on, join my club. Become my mate. What? Matey. This is why you wanted to see me? To ask your arch nemesis to join your club? What? You know my arch nemesis? Not even close. What? Do I look like I have time for your little fun and games? This is ridiculous. That's all you have to say. I'm leaving. Ah, what a shame. Pretty soon, the other club members and I will be preparing a very special welcome event. We are planning it just in time for the day when my sister Ariel moves to the capital. Dude, you're using your sister? That's... yeah. Come on, you want to be my brother, don't you? What did you just say? Ariel is moving here! Tell me more. I need more details. Where exactly is she moving to? Is it somewhere safe? Does she have guards to escort her on her moving day? Get lost, man. I'm not telling you anything. Well, what? Why not? Because you won't even join my club. Why should I tell you? You're not even a member of my club. But who knows? If you join now, I might consider. Sign it. Damn. There. Are you satisfied? Now. Continue what you were saying. Can't believe someone so immature is going to be the leader of the Granka family someday. They ought to be very concerned. We're here. This is where Professor Jaredin lives. Seems kind of ominous. I like it. Tower 41. Why does it look so creepy? Reminds me of the place where Professor Secret lives. This guy is clearly no ordinary professor either. What brings a teaching assistant of the long-bladed roughneck here? Oh. Professor Jaredin. That didn't look like him. Hello, Professor. This is Ronan. He's been having trouble activating his mana, so Miss Navarroza advised us to come and see you as soon as possible. Is that so? She doesn't usually make such a fuss about students' mana activation. She must see something quite exceptional in this young man. Ronan, was it? Yes, sir. Nice to meet. Let's skip the introductions. How much did you bring me? Pardon? What do you mean? I don't work for free. I expect to be paid extra for all work I do outside school hours. So I assume you came prepared. Hand over the money. Now he doesn't tell you anything about money. God damn, I don't have money. I mean, we stole some from the orcs. And wait, I do have money. Are you saying you really want us to pay you? Precisely. You're a quick learner, I see. By the way, you owe me at least 10 gold per hour. And that's for each person, of course. Is he joking by any chance? No, he's completely serious. This guy's actually exploiting students for money. The thing is, I don't have any cash on me at the moment. Is there anything else I can do? Oh, sure, you can go right back the way you came. Go find that good-for-nothing Navirosa and ask her for 10 gold coins each. What? Or perhaps we can arrange something else. Follow me. I'll make you an offer. You want the ring? He had so many questions about the ring from Sarante that he ended up bringing us all the way here. What is this place? It's not just empty. It's completely deserted. Same thing though. It almost feels like some sort of prison. And ever since we entered this place, I haven't heard a single sound from outside. Look at all them chains! Did he put a concealment spell on the whole tower? Even the doors locked. Even the doors' locks are all reinforced with magic. Why the need for such a high security? Now then, can I see the goods before we get down to business? Oh sure, you mean the ring. It's valuable, be careful with it. Don't worry, it's as valuable to me as it is to you. Ah yes, I sense it very clearly. Such clear and pure mana must be at least 2,000 years old. It likely belonged to a dragon that devoted itself almost entirely to elemental magic. Or perhaps it was an elf. How do you know all that? I wouldn't be a professor at Philion if I couldn't figure out something so basic. Anyway, what I want is very simple. Just let me extract a small amount of mana from the ring. Extract mana? Yes, it's for an experiment I'm conducting. I need the mana of an ancient species with a long history of dealing with magic. There are some high-ranking elf mages at Philion, of course. But their mana is nothing compared to this. For a snot-nosed kid who hasn't even graduated from the academy yet, you sure have some impressive connections. That's right. If you just do me this favor, I promise to offer you all the help you need. That doesn't sound like a bad deal, but I want you to also offer it to her. But only if you agree to help Audition with her problem as well. There we go. What? Me? Look, kid. I only need the smallest amount of mana. You want me to help the two of you for the price of one? That's pushing it. If you don't want to, then forget it. Come on, Audition. I never said no. I didn't say no. I was just going to suggest maybe a half-price deal. Let's go, Audition. But I decided against it. Alright, I accept your offer. You drive a hard bargain, little brat. I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, let me examine you first. If your problem is bad enough for that damn Navirosa to send you to me, must be pretty serious. Go stand over there. That magic circle? Yes. Your mana sense was just activated recently, I see. And there's hardly any sign of mana activity in your body. Have you ever used mana before? No, I only recognize mana when I see it. I never used it. Some jerk put a curse on me. This is no ordinary curse. Even the small mana channel has opened up is gradually beginning to close. Hold on. I'll use my own mana to force open the channel more. I feel like getting stabbed in the back. What? But you don't mind a little pain, do you? Pardon? What do you... What's going on? We're running! It's fine. People feel like getting stabbed in the back, but you don't mind a little pain, do you? What did you just think? Huh? My mana went through him without much resistance. This might be over a lot more easily than I thought. Wait, what's this? I feel something coming. Oh shit. What in the world? What the hell is that? Yeah, that's not good. What's a monster like that doing in a kid's body? You need to let go. Shit. Shit. That's not good. Is that supposed to happen? You okay there, Professor? Holy shit. Are you okay, Professor? What's wrong? Gosh. Lunasia. Delphi. Open. That spell. It's the same one that Ailia recited before. The spell that opens Separatio. The fuck? I wondered why Jada didn't suddenly open the portal. What the heck is going on here? For Professor Secret! Step aside. Shit. Let me take a look at him first. Oh no, don't tell me. Ronan, by any chance, did Jordan infuse you with his own mana? Yeah, he said my mana channel was blocked, so he offered to open it for me. That's what I thought. How could he do something so reckless? I think part of the curse within you traveled down the mana stream into Jaredon's body. And unfortunately, this curse is too powerful for anyone but you to withstand. It's a curse of pure evil. If we don't do something soon, he'll die. Jaredon will die. So what, I need to like absorb it again? Yeah, it's not that easy. Won't work that easily. I don't believe it. That curse might kill Professor Jaredon? I'm just saying it's possible unless we act quickly. Thankfully the curse hasn't gone in too deep yet. It's not too late to remove it. Does that mean some part of my curse is in him and when you remove it, less curse is in me? That would be good. Oh god. Now Ronan. What, you want me to take it back in? No, kill it! Slash it! Thank you, Professor Secret. You saved my life. Now do it again. Remove some more curse. The good thing you're such a quick thinker. If the curse had burrowed into you any more deeply, I wouldn't have been able to do anything to stop it. Remember what I told you recently about that student possessed with the worst curse I've ever seen? Oh crap, is that the kid you mentioned? Professor Jarrett, are you alright? Yeah, I had one hell of a ride thanks to you. Can't believe you've been living with a curse like that inside you. Life hasn't been too kind to you, I see. At any rate, I held up my end of our deal. What? Professor Secret, would you take a look at the kid? Oh my god, how can this be? Huh? There's mana radiating from Ronan's body. Did you fix it? I can't believe this. It's still faint, but there's no doubt about it. The mana channels inside him have opened up. Yeah, I did my job, but they're sealing up though. Ronan, have you done anything lately that might have helped to break the curse? Like falling in a pit full of curse eyes or something? No, nothing like that. You drank tea though. For some reason, the curse that was blocking your mana channels has weakened. Even now, some sort of strange power is wearing away at the curse. It's almost like the way that storms gradually erode rocks over time. The curse is still trying to seal off the mana channels, of course. But because of the mysterious power and the fact that Jared widened the channels won't close so easily. Does that mean I can use mana now too? Sword auras. Well, in theory, yes. But since the curse is constantly attempting to seize control of the mana channels, it will take some time before you can use mana freely. But with enough practice, it'll be possible eventually, if you keep working at it. I'd say it'll only take about 20 years. 20 years? What do you mean? How am I supposed to wait that long? It's actually quite miraculous, Ronan. You don't need to do anything risky or potentially life-threatening to break the curse. All you have to do is practice. There's a way to break the curse more quickly. Yes! Come on. It depends on how hard you try, of course, but you might be able to drastically reduce the time it takes. How? If you use the mana training method I devised, that is. Listen carefully, Ronan. You can only use an extremely small amount of mana right now. Your mana channels have only just begun opening up and are still very narrow compared to other students. However, rest assured, if you'll just learn this training method and work hard to stretch your mana channels, you can increase your mana capacity. It will depend on your individual abilities, but you should be able to use the same amount of mana as most people in 5 years or so. 5 years. Now let me run my mana through you and trace your mana channels. This really isn't a fair deal for me, but now that the curse is temporarily weakened, this is our only chance to do this. Thank you, Professor. And now then, let's begin. This training method differs from other techniques in one important way. We need to be extremely careful about controlling the speed and direction of the mana as it travels through the channels in your body. Patience is absolutely crucial. You have to guide the mana through the body very carefully the whole time. The channels in your body are severely weakened and fragile from being compressed for so long. We must use the mana in your body to reinforce the channels. Our mana tracks the course of the channels running through your body. All we need to do is move through each one nice and slowly. Then eventually, you will have control over the mana within you. How did you understand all that? Yes, sir, I see exactly what you mean. Yo, he about to do it way faster than 5 years, I'm guessing. I'll give it a try. What in the world? I only showed him the mana path once, as he already memorized it. And he's even controlling the mana perfectly. Yep. I gotta hand it to that good-for-nothing Navirose. He sure knows how to pick out the best students. You won't have to face that curse anymore. Keep practicing this every day whenever you get a chance. Oh, look at that. My mana is changing. I'm becoming so different from the person I used to be. I never even thought of using mana in my previous life. This is plenty of progress for the time being. Thank you so much, Professor. I can see why you demand such a high price for your sir. Professor! Professor! Ronan, I solved your problem. I solved your problem for you. Now it's your turn to keep your promise. I will, but I need to make sure you are okay first. Doesn't matter what happens to me. There's something far more important. Even if it cost me my life, I absolutely must save her. Who? So please, give it to me right now. Hand over the ring. So you were lying. Oh, that makes sense. Liar, liar, pants on fire. What's going on? The ring. He's completely out of it. Give me the ring. I knew he pushed himself too hard. He appears to have temporarily lost all self-control. I'm guessing he needs the ring for his research. Oh, Jared, when are you going to stop living in the past? Is it his daughter? Hurry, Ronan. The nearest nurse office is in Lexion Hall. If we run, it'll take about 5 minutes. Yeah, we locked out. The security spell on the door just got even stronger. I'm coming. Just wait. I'm coming back to you. What is he doing? Right now! Professor, that's not the entrance. We need to break the security spell on the door. I have to get down there. Otherwise, her roses will begin to wilt. Dude, are you telling me she would have died this freaking day, this freaking hour if I didn't show up? Dude! She will survive 24 more hours. She will survive a few hours and you'll get checked up by the doctors. Like, come on. Ronan, what in the world is this place? I'm wondering the same thing. I have no idea what Professor Jaredin has been up to down here. But whatever it is, I don't think anyone else was meant to see it. This woman must be the reason that the professor made such a fuss about the ring. Given the circumstances, it appears that way. Audition, can you look after Professor Jaredin for a minute? I'll see if I can find anything helpful. Got it. The whole room is full of strange, suspicious items. And there are even traces of experiments carried out on live monsters. These are obviously no ordinary experiments. But I really didn't expect anything so horrific. Professor Jaredin, what the heck are you up to? He's almost ready now. Just wait a little longer. Sunya. Day month year of the Imperial calendar. Thankfully I was able to preserve her body before decomposition began. They say the body is the vessel that contains the soul. So if I just keep the vessel perfectly intact, I firmly believe I can bring my wife Sunya back to life. Okay, so the wife. Everyone reminds me constantly that no resurrection spell has ever worked before, but it doesn't matter. I'll never give up on her. How did she die? That's why I'm keeping this journal. This is the record of my struggle to save her. Resurrection attempt number 54. Not even the ogre heart obtained from the black market in the north had any effect on her. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep adjusting my work schedule in the magic tower for the experiment. Resurrection attempt number 76. The magic tower dismissed me from my position due to my frequent absences from work. I can't continue these experiments without any income. I need some way to make money. With the help of Headmaster Traitor, who offered me a teaching position, I moved Sunya to the basement of Philion's magic tower. Sparring Mike. As of today, I'm now a professor here. I hate the idea of having to teach a bunch of snot-nosed brats, but I don't have a choice. This is the only way to earn enough income to help Sunya. Resurrection attempt number 81, 96, 101, 115, 120. Resurrection attempt number 134. I still haven't made any progress with the experiment. I was wondering why Professor Jaredin seems so obsessed with money. Now I'm beginning to understand. All these ingredients here look really rare and hard to find. He must have tried everything he could think of. So he did all this. In the name of love. I remember seeing people like this from time to time in my previous life as well. People willing to throw away everything for the sake of love. Come to think of it. I know someone like that in this life too. The problem is that things don't usually end well for them. Especially if someone approaches and takes advantage of them during their moment of weakness. Oh, deal with a group of shady characters. Maybe they're the ones who sent him this strange note. Wait, could it be what I'm thinking? The stars! Hey. What are you doing? Have you been going through my things? Of course not. I was just looking for something that might make you feel better. Besides, I can't even use mana properly yet. What could I possibly do even if I did see something? clan, we successfully established contact with him. He seemed rather hesitant when we spoke, but it's only a matter of time until he accepts our offer. Because he desperately needs the essence of pure blood. That only you can provide, Master. Is it a vampire? Amusing, isn't it? Just think the great Jaredin brought to his knees like this by a mere woman. The foolishness of human beings never ceases to amaze me. Sorry to keep you waiting. I managed to extract the mana I needed from the ring. I don't notice anything different about it. Are you sure you're really done with it? Like I said, I only needed a small amount. The ring contains so much mana to begin with that you wouldn't notice such a slight decrease anyway. But thanks to the ring, I solved one of the biggest problems I was having with my experiments, so I suppose I ought to thank you. Don't mention it. If it weren't for you, I would have had to look all over the place for someone to help remove the curse from me. More importantly, I'm sure you both probably understand what it is that you saw in my lab. I ask that you please keep it a secret. Oh, don't worry about that. I have no intention of sticking my nose in other people's business and complicating my own life. Thank you. And as for you, young lady, we'll make an appointment for another day so that I can work on resolving your issue for you. It's not as serious or complicated as Ronan's problem, but still. I definitely sense some kind of sinister energy in you as well. I better go get ready for Miss Navidos's class. Sure, thanks for coming with me today. Now I can finally take a closer look at the slip of paper that I took from Jaredin's lab. This is it. I need to know if that gang of shady characters is related to the Order. And whether the professor is working with them somehow. Because if that's the case, then I have only one option. Oh, what's this? It's just a single blotch of blood, no right? Oh, they want to make her a vampire. Maybe some kind of message encrypted with magic. And trying to find out what it says gets complicated. Better show it to SL at least. You should close that thing. What the? It's a letter written with vampire magic. I sensed the blood demon technique nearby, so I came to investigate the source of the energy. I didn't expect to see you here. Ophelia. Long time no see, Ronan. The Extra Special Adventure Club. You surprised me, Ophelia. I haven't heard from you since you took Sita with you a few days ago to perform some experiments on her. That does not sound good at all. Like you let her do experiments on your pet. You must be pretty busy. Is your research coming along well? Yeah. I made a lot of progress thanks to you and Sita. I taught her a few blood demon techniques as a reward for her help, and she learned them in no time. She's even more talented than I thought. Just wait till you see, you'll be amazed. By the way, what are you doing with a blood letter? Blood letter? You mean this piece of paper? Blood letter. Blood letters are a type of basic blood demon technique. They can compress a huge amount of the information into a single drop of blood. Vampires often use them to communicate secretly. If you just inject it with some mana like this. If you want the essence of pure blood, come and see us at this location. Bloodhook. You can see the hidden message. Essence of pure blood. Professor Jared mentioned that in his journal. That's the ingredient he needs for his next experiment. Maybe the shady characters you mentioned don't belong to Nebula Clazier after all. Sure hope so. At least, but who are these Bloodhook people? Bloodhook. The letter is from them. You know them? Bloodhook is a new gang of young vampires who are less than 200 years old. They claim their goal is to restore the so-called lost golden age of vampires. And they go around committing all sorts of atrocities. They are a bunch of naive fools. I'm surprised though. Essence of pure blood is very rare even in the world of vampires. I wonder how they managed to get their hands on some. Can you tell me who originally received this note? What? Oh, whoever they are, if they accept this offer, they might lose something even more precious than their own life. Well, the truth is, I found a note in Professor Jaredin's lab. I knew there was something odd about this whole thing. You mean Professor Jaredin Stonesong, the former top mage at Full Moon Magic Tower? What? Top mage? I didn't know he was so famous. Well, of course! His magic abilities are well known even among vampires. Very few people across the entire continent have ever reached his level of mastery. And I guess he's not really in any serious danger, huh? He can just go kill all those vampires and take what he needs. Someone as powerful as him could certainly take out a bunch of young vampires with a few waves of his hands. But if he's after essence of pure blood, then it's a completely different story. Essence of pure blood is the crystallization of mana within a vampire. It accumulates in their body as a result of using blood demon techniques for many years. What makes the item special is its extremely high concentration of vitality. The item's effectiveness depends on who uses it, of course. But let's suppose you have the essence of a certain vampire, unless the vampire unlocks the essence's power with a blood demon technique. The essence is no more than an ordinary red rock. In other words, without their cooperation, it's impossible to make use of the essence's full power. In that case, I guess Professor Jaredin had no choice but to accept their offer. Correct. What about if you could do it? And seeing that they approached Professor Jaredin of all people, I have a feeling I might know what they want from him. There can only be one thing that Bloodhook wants. There he is. The latest candidates that the Masters mentioned. Top mage Jaredin Stonesong. Is he really that powerful of a mage? I don't sense any particular energy radiating from him. I don't know if there's anything special about him either, but keep your guard up all the same. It might be difficult to believe now, but back in his prime, he once fought Naveroso, the former Swordmaster. Welcome, Mr. Jaredin Stonesong. Oh, welcome, Mr. Jaredin Stonesong, I presume. Yeah, that's right. Where's your master? Waiting inside. First, would you mind lowering your hood? As a precautionary measure, we need to be absolutely certain of your identity. You people call yourself Bloodhook or whatever and try to seem all intimidating, but you're a bunch of cowards, I see. There. Are you satisfied? Yes, Mr. Jaredin. Thank you for your cooperation. Now then, let me lead the way. Wait, I thought Jaredin Stonesong was a mage. What's he doing with his sword? Oh. You already noticed, did you? Notice what? Oh shit. That I'm not him. Damn. You better hurry on your way. Hell awaits you. What kind of magic is that though? What kind of magic is that though? Few days earlier. Here, I finished the transformation potion you asked for. With this, you can disguise yourself as Professor Jaredin for at least 30 minutes. The effects don't last very long, but they work. You shouldn't have any problem fooling Bloodhook. Thanks, Ophelia. I really appreciate it. By the way, are you sure it's safe for you to go there alone? It might be childish and immature for vampires, but they're still over 100 years old. I'm not saying you can't take care of yourself, but maybe I should go. Oh, that's okay. I wouldn't want you to get into a fight with your fellow vampires. That could make life very difficult for you. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. Although, not for them, of course. This can't be. Wait a minute. You're not really Jared, are you? Shut up. Now I'm going to ask you a few questions and you better answer me. Or I'll skewer you like a roast pig. Oink for me, piggy. Looks like he was telling the truth about there not being any traps on the way. Yeah, you're right. That guard was more honest than I thought. If I'd known, I might have let him live. Yeah, whatever. Oh well, he brought it on himself. Yeah, right. Brought him on himself. On another note, this temple gives me a strange feeling. Is it the patterns on the walls or just a general vibe? I feel like I've seen this place before. Never mind. That. We got a bigger problem to deal with. From the other side of that door, there's an overpowering smell of blood. What the hell is going on in there? How can the smell penetrate such a thick door? You finally arrived. Thank you for coming all this way, Jared in Stone Zone. I'm the head of Bloodhook. My name is Schweibon Anstaffel. Please excuse the mess. You arrived later than we expected, so we were just helping ourselves to a little snack. If you haven't eaten yet, would you care to join us? Huh? Stay calm, I don't sense any other pulse in here. It's already too late to save these people. I need to focus on my original purpose for coming here. Thanks, but I'll pass. I don't have the stomach for this type of food. By the way, I didn't expect so many of you to be here. I thought we were meeting privately to close our deal. Oh, don't mind them. We just wanted to give you warm reception. We don't often get visits from men of your caliber. It's been ages since everyone in Bloodhook gathered under one roof like this. We hope this shows how serious we are about this deal. This is everyone in Bloodhook, huh? Well, I guess it doesn't matter as long as I get the essence of pure blood. So what are the terms of the deal? It's quite simple. You probably already guessed what we want. We wish to establish a blood covenant with you. Huh? You'll give us your life and become our puppet. That's all. I thought you might demand something ridiculous like that. You expect me to voluntarily become your slave. Slave? Oh, no, not at all. Slavery is only a crude approximation of what we are suggesting. If anything, think of this as a way of shedding your frail human form. It's an opportunity to enjoy greater honor and glory than you ever dreamed of. To become a vampire? We want to breathe new life into the vampire community. And in order to do so, we must first replace the tired old leaders and their complacent pacifism. I'm giving you a chance to stand at the forefront of this historic moment. You'll be a proud soldier in our holy war to restore vampires to their rightful glory. What do you think? No human being could ever ask for a greater honor, because he can't turn you. Honor. I don't know about that, but I do know one thing for sure. You people are completely delusional. Huh, it's alright. I understand. Since you're still human, it must be difficult for you to fully comprehend the greatness of this opportunity. Just remember this. If you want the essence of pure blood, this is the only place you'll get it. You won't come across another chance like this. I assure you, if you refuse our offer, you'll never find the essence anywhere else. It's extremely rare even for us to come by it. Seeing that you are all gathered here, I'm guessing you won't let me go even if I turn you down. You sure are quick, Jaredin. I expected no less from a former top mage. That's right. Perhaps this will help you decide. I didn't even think about trying to fight us. As I'm sure you've already noticed, the mana flow in this room is very unusual. The magic items installed here are all of the highest quality. Powerful though you may be, you're still only human. Not even you can use spells in here. You try to fight against the protective spells, your core will quickly be shattered, and you'll never be able to use mana again. He's like, oh well, I've I haven't used mana in a long time, or more like, I just used mana, but I've never used it almost before, so it's fine for me. Try to look on the bright side. You wouldn't want your beloved wife to end up like them, would you? Just another tasty corpse in that pile for us to drain of blood. Isn't that right? Now go ahead and accept the covenant. It will be over in no time. You assholes really thought of everything, huh? But unfortunately for you, so did I! Thank goodness I came here on behalf of Professor Jaredin. Wait, you're not Jaredin? Who are you? How could a mere human sneak in here? Mere human! Well, this mere human is about to exterminate your order. Does it even matter? Would knowing that change anything? Just shut your mouth and prepare to die, you fucking vermin. It's extermination time. Time to exterminate. Exterminate. Daleks. What? It's extermination time. Who the hell are you? How dare a mere human challenge the might of vampires? The nerve. Huh? Oh yeah, the nerve. Did he just slip away from me? Blood. Claw. Yeah, too late for that. Come on, you need to be faster than that. Please try. At least give me a little bit of a fight now, would you? Or not? Ah! You fucking human. You won't get away with it. Ow! Come on, Nubby. You just stay right there, Stubby. I'm going to finish you off at the very end. This is impossible. That human may have caught us off guard, but I can't believe our leader was defeated so easily. That's no ordinary human. Bloodhook. Prepare for battle. I heard from another student that you mosquito bastards use blood as a kind of weapon. Looks like she was right. Oh. Not that it matters. Blood bug. What's up with this nasty pool of blood? We got him now. Yeah. Attack! Should be pretty much impossible to block all of them if he's stuck in the floor. Yeah, these vampires don't stand a chance. Ooh. These little bloodsuckers sure a quick bunch. It's gross how they can regrow body parts like that. Doesn't that mean their leader should be fine soon then if they can regrow body parts? Bloodshot. Whoa! Neo! That's at least an intermediate mage skill. So this is it, huh? The full force of Bloodhook. I'm disappointed. He's just like, nah, guys. Die. Die. If that is all you got, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, nothing to worry about. There's probably a vampire hiding in there somewhere, though, that is older. Or else this will be too easy. What's going on? Am I really seeing things? But human mana is blocked here. And my spell is binding him in place. How is he able to move around so freely? I'm beginning to wonder if he's even human. What does that matter? What are you standing there for? Aren't you going to come at me? You're the last one left now. I wanted to give you a chance since you seem to be trying so hard, but unfortunately for you, this sword of mine is quite special. No. No, run. Have to get out of here. Yeah. Not gonna happen. Weak ass vampires. I expected more from vampires. What a fool. Did you really think you could escape and leave all your friends behind? Nah, then. That takes care of that disruption. Why hasn't his arms and legs grown back though? Shall we finish our chat? Come on! Shall we finish our chat? I'm just getting warmed up. Feel like that's a pretty good cliffhanger. So if you want more content, Patreon, YouTube members, and if you want to get notified when I'm streaming, you should join Discord, subscribe, put all notifications on the channel, and everything. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, comment under it what series you want next, or if you want more of this one, of course. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.